Attorneys at law who represented Matthew Monroe, the man who was freed by the High Court for the 2017 murder of high school teacher Kezia Branche, have called on the Guyana Police Force to adopt best practices that can reduce and eventually bring an end to wrongful convictions and lead to the correct perpetrator.
We need a better system. We need a better investigative arm. We need better police investigation. We, of course, want to ensure that whenever a matter goes before the court, that it is of substance. Too often, we treat these things lightly, where the lives of a person is interrupted. 5 years, the man spent in prison. 5 years, only to wait for a couple hours to know that there is absolutely no case.
That's prominent attorney at Law Dexter Todd. He was referencing the Kezia Branche murder case where the High Court, after 5 years, could not find a single piece of evidence that linked his client, Matthew Monroe, to the teacher's murder.
I want to say 90% of the persons that we come into contact with are innocent people and were wrongfully charged. And it is a responsibility that we have to ensure that we do our part.
In Guyana, police and prosecutors are rarely disciplined for actions that lead to a wrongful conviction. And according to Attorney Todd, the investigative arm of the Guyana Police Force needs more work.
There is definitely something going wrong in the investigative arm. And of course, we have to be able to make these things, not cover them down, but we have to make them public. Not in an aim to embarrass, but to work together to better our system.
Kezia Branche, who had been a teacher at the Richard Ishmael Secondary School, died at the Georgetown Public Hospital on November 7, 2017. She was found unconscious at the corners of Louisa Row and Princess Street, Georgetown on November 5, 2017. Matthew Monroe, a cab driver, was later arrested and charged for the murder of Branche after he presented himself to the police in the company of his lawyer.
There was absolutely no evidence from the beginning. Why was Mr. Matthew Monroe committed to stand trial in the High Court? I will use one word to describe that. That was a travesty.
Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.